Are you struggling to understand post-burial rites in Judaism? If you are an advanced level student, stop right there. This video is for you. Please listen and take note of everything in this video to understand. Question. Alright, this is our question number 8. It says discuss possible solutions. Discuss the significance. Discuss the significance of post-burial rites in Judaism. Right. So, this is our question. Alright. Discuss the significance. So they say discuss the significance, which means that Tatuana Tuma sides Gudara. So the question demands candidates are expected to give the importance of post-burial rites. The importance of post-burial rites in Judaism. The importance of post-burial rites in Judaism and their defects. So one must know that in Judaism, soon after the death of an individual, they practice what we call pre-burial rites, and the post-burial rites. Pre-burial rites, these are rites of passage, or these are activities which are practiced before the burial of a person or of a deceased. Then post-burial rites, these are practices these are events which are practiced soon after the death of an individual. So there are three main burial rites that are practiced in Judaism soon after the death of an individual. We have what we call the Shiva, the Shloshim, and the death in anniversary. These are the three main. But within these three main burial rites, there are certain activities which are practiced by each and every primary mourner. Who are the primary mourners? The primary mourners include the first family members, which include the siblings, parents, and if the deceased have got a family, his wife and children. They are the ones who practice these post-burial rites. Not everyone is entitled to practice them. Tanzania, asi munhu wese, asi tikuti munhu akafa pamwe munhu afa nemukadzi ane vana, mai vake, baba vake, vana vake nemukadzi wake ndo vanopractice these ones nema siblings ake iye. For example, toti munhu anenge ane hanzvadzi dzake nemadzikoma ndo vanopractice these post-marital rites. So these post-marital rites, Shiva, it is known as comfort and consolation when you are now interpreting in English, but in Hebrew they call it Shiva. It is a 7-day mourning period. This is a stage which starts soon after the person is munhu paanongonzi akandwa muguva matoisa mafoshoro munhu matomuviga ndo panotanga inonzi Shiva period. Saka Shiva period inotanga nestage ipi? Inotanga inonzi condolence meal. What is the condolence meal? It is when mourners arrived from the graveyard or from the cemetery following the burial. They are given a special meal of what the condolence traditional ring-shaped bread and hard-boiled eggs. So they are given the ring-shaped bread and hard-boiled eggs. So the meal is for the family only, not for the visitors after they have buried their individual. They say that this is done in order for them to remember the lifetime in which they enjoy or they are feasting with the deceased. Zvazvo kuti tikurangarira mwa wedu patanga tinaye zvataidya. Saka havadye special meal. Why? Because they say kuti no, we cannot have a luxurious type of a meal. Isusu mwedu aita sei afa. Taurani. Soon after that, they do what they call the house of mourning. What is the house of mourning? For the entire week of the Shiva, the mourners remain in the house of the mourning and their relatives, friends, and members of the community. What is the house of the mourning? Ndo mumba munenge makaiswa box kana kuti anoziva kuti munhu paanofa andika pane mumini tomboti pamwe pamba unoziva zvinoitika kana kunoti panenge pane kana dining munhu obva anzi muisai box rake momo kana kuri kumaruzevha munhu anoiswa mukitchen box roiswa kwavanoti kuchikuva kwakanika. Saka iri kunzi house of mourning, that is mumba mapiswa box mea vanhu mavarara vachimba box ririmo vanozoita 7 days varimo vachiita sei vachirangarira mumwe varimo. Saka ino explanation you must explore that the Shiva period have got several stages. I know the first stage is the condolence meal, the second stage is the house of mourning. They spend 7 days in the house of mourning remembering the deceased. After that, there is what we call working and conducting business. Working and conducting business to the primary mourners is not allowed for the first 7 days. Even if you utori nekambani yakata seyamasiwa ya inotovharwa yekoneti kutoti aiwa hatina maservices atiri kuita baba vake vakaita sei vakashaya. Tikunzwana nere zvandira. This is something like that. Then after that, we've got what we call consoling the bereaved. Consoling the bereaved, it is a time of mitzvah to console the bereaved. This is done by visiting the mourner in the house of mourning during Shiva period. So consoling the bereaved kunyaradza vamwe. Saka zvavanoita in this period, they visit or my primary mourners aya vanhu vemukommunity for 7 days. Munopedza muchingoendawo muchingonotandara navo muchivaraidzanawo navo andika kuti vachichema. Then tapedza ipapo we have what we call the daily minyan. Daily minyan, it is referred as these are services that are conducted for the first 7 days. Rabbis, they come, amoziva kuti kwanoti marabbis kunouya mateachers nechi vanouya vachiparidza shoko rine chekuita nekufa, like word repanhamo. Hapazoparidzwe zvekunzi itai maridi, kunongoparidzwa zvekuratidza kuti tiri kuchema hama yedu yakaita se yakafa for 7 days pachiitwa maprayers. Then after that, they lit what we call memorial candles. The memorial candles under the Shiva period, they are lit for the entire 7 days. Makendo afani kudzima anoramba akaita sei akabaka. Then tabva ipapo toita inonzi covering the mirrors. Covering the mirrors, it is when if the individual anga ane portraits, pictures kumadziro anotorwa ovigwa kana kuti vanomavhara, so that these who are mourning havazoaffecteke nekuramba vachiona munhu yaya wavari kuchema afa. Kana kunofunga vanotozviita futi andika kuti kana mune mapicha mumba yemudhara kana afa egraduation nechichi nechi munomboisawo paside andika. Then tobva tazoita inonzi sitting Shiva. Sitting Shiva, what they do is individuals who are mourning, they are not allowed to sit on chairs. Either they sit on the ground or they use very small stools. Tumachair to tiki toto tunongotonga wakagara pasi. Shiva period. Furthermore, we are not allowed to wear leather shoes. Andika during the Shiva period, munopfeka manyatera zvamunoti zvemajesus bhutsu dzemajudaizers andika ndimutoseka ndodzavanopfeka. Then grooming up, they are not allowed to cut hair, to bath or to during the first service. Haugeze zviri luxury kana kudi kana hazvibvumidzwe even kuonekwa andika. Then in terms of marital relations, we are not also allowed to have sex, especially kana uri primary mourner for the first 7 days panoita sei panovigwa baba wako. Saka ndofunga when I was explaining these stages matobata zvinhu zviri negative zvakawanda. For instance, we are talking about the issue of house of mourning. People are spending 7 days mourning, vangori panzvimbo 1, they are not conducting business. They are going to suffer losses. o vachaita vanhu vaya vekuti vanosangana nedambudziko rera rekuti munoshaya kana even chikafu chekutodya ndika. Why? Because maybe muri kuita hand to mouth type of business. Then furthermore, another negative impact of this Shiva about, for example, these are the issues of for not allowing people to wear my leather shoes sitting Shiva. Zvakutomanikidza zviri kumbunyikidza kodzero dzemunhu nekuti umwe munhu afa. Furthermore, in terms of marital grooming apa kuti munhu asi kugesi, these are an hygienic practice that someone can spend 7 days without bathing. It's not something normal. Furthermore, despite this Shiva issue, we can have what we call shloshim, a 30-day or a year. It depends nekuti vanhu vemucommunity vazokusunungurawo sei. Kunonzi kusunungurwa, these are taboos in which they believe. Damoziya zvakafanana nekuti pane chishona chedu chekuti kana une zvinhu zvawaita une time yatozokudza kuti no iwewe takuregerera chiita izvi. So this is a period whereby individuals are not allowed to, for the first 30 days or for the first year. Are we together? Soon after the burial of your father, your mother, your sibling, you are not allowed to attend joyous events such as weddings, my festival, my music, concert. Furthermore, people are not allowed or even to cut off hair, no grooming. Musoro for the first year. Asi vanozoti in Judaism practices, if the community complains kuti vhudzi rako iri shaka rakurisa nendebvu nechazvigero wazati shaka wanguka chichenda unoita sei makugaya kusiko makudzidzisa shudza Brian aiwa atidana kada musafunge zvinhu zvakawanda tangotaura vhudzi chii. Saka hanzi community ndio inozocomplaina kuti wanguka chienda unoita sei unogerwa, ndio inozokudza kuti ubude sedha pamwe chaita 60 days pamwe 90 days depending nekuti vanhu vazokuapproach awere kana vasina undopedza gore. Right, tapedza ipapo tozoita inonzi the death anniversary. The death anniversary, it is a period whereby an individual can spend a year without anopedza gore avigwa. Apedza gore avigwa, we are going to light special candles. There are certain special candles that are known that these candles are only lit if we are now going to have a death anniversary of our relative. For example, tomboti hama yedu yafa yapedza gore rimuvhu, tochinotenga makendura toenda nawo kuchurch, that is vanokuti kusynagogue. Then they lit the candle for the entire 24 hours, remembering the life and the maitira ataita nehama yedu ichiri mupenyu. So what is the, how can we evaluate that shloshim is not good? It is not good because it restricts someone's life for a year. Funga, maybe you are a tourist, pamuneta basaro no shanda pamwe an a hostess. Baba wako wafa. Ujione mazindevo wakadidi haziso kuti. Right. Death anniversary hatina edu zvatingataure nezvayo, because this is remembering the deceased. So ndo ma issues acho.